Alrighty, welcome to episode 32, and we're starting off in our beautiful trading hall. I'd forgotten really just how beautiful it is in here. I don't really come in here too often, but yeah, I mean this is a really pretty build. And I've just gone through our chests and 30 diamonds. Nice. However, we do need to come and stock up with some of the wares. I think it's just potato and carrots at the moment. Books we're still good for. Let's get rid of these ones here. They're mine. So yeah, we just got to top up a few of the bits and bobs that have been used. And we've still got some spaces we need to fill in here. And we need to see whether we can get any better trades from some of the villagers that we're breeding. Yeah, it's a job for off camera. I think you don't want to see me sitting there trading with loads of villagers to try and figure it out. So today is going to be moving day. So Witsy has taken over our post office slot. I said that I was going to build a bigger post box or post room because we've now got new people on the server, and the little one that was here was just not cutting it anymore. There was no room for me to expand it either, so it was kind of redundant now. So I said I'd build a new one, and as soon as I said that, Witsy was like, "Yeah, I'll take your slot." And I was like, "Okay, I'll tear down the." And he's like, "No, it's fine. I'll tear it down if you don't mind me doing it." I was like, "Oh, okay, you fill your boots." So he did. He tore it down that night and put all of our stuff into shulker boxes for us. And this is a pretty awesome build. I quite like the colours he's used here. Let's have a look at his pricing. Oh yeah, I like the nether wart brock. That's pretty smart. So yeah, nether warts 3. Oh. Okay, well we're much cheaper. We are selling these at 3 stacks a diamond. He is expensive. Red. Oh, they're pretty bricks. Yeah, they're these ones here. They're very pretty. I like them. In fact, I'm just gonna. No, that's my redstone. Give me that. I'm just gonna buy some of them. And nether wart blocks. Yeah, I like that. Nice one to see. So anyway, so we are moving the post room round to the back end of the shopping district, kind of tucked up out the way, but it's still in our new area. We've been expanding this over the past sort of week and two, me and Dim. And Witsy and I on a live stream went and got about 9 shulkers worth of sandstone. So we've got enough to pretty much finish extending all of this out as far as we really want to go with it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So this is the new plot for the post room. Climb up in here. So each one of these dirt blocks is going to represent a post box. I've decided to go big, or go home. Go big because we are starting to get new people on the server, and they want, they want to feel included. So they should have a post box, and so I have included enough so that if we do expand quite big, then we have plenty of room just to come in, chuck a sign on the wall, and then they've got their post box. So that's kind of the idea with that. So what I was thinking was we could use one of these in this place, okay, and then this one, and then one of these, and then top, dip. And then if we build one of these together, I'll show you basically what it is. It's stupidly simple to build it. We got some dirt, one and one there, and then we're gonna swap that round for one of them or one of them. So yeah, this is ridiculously easy to build. It compares the chest that I'm going to put up here in a second, and then just generates a signal through to light up the little box that's there, this little lamp, to tell you that you've got mail. So that is it. It's as simple as that. Nothing to it. And then if I demonstrate with chucking some redstone in there, lights come on, take it out, lights goes off. So I don't know if that red suits there. I really like that brick and I really like to use it, but I just don't think that it suits it. Okay, I might have to have a little play with that and see what we're going to use with there. But yeah, so that's basically what my task is for the foreseeable. So I'm going to get on and build the rest of these modules, and I will be back once I have done that. Okay, so I started laying blocks, realised I didn't actually have enough quartz, so I went on a quartz mining expedition, and I've got all of that up there, and I've still got some in here. But if I'm honest, I think what's here is going to do me just about fine for the project we're working on today in the shopping district. So I am going to just mine it down, get my fortune out, and go nuts. So I might, just quickly time lapse that. Why not? Okay, so that took me about 6-7 minutes to take down, which is not too bad. And we got a fair amount, not as much as I was hoping, but it was a fair amount. So I'm going to go craft these into the blocks that I want. I want the pillars, and I probably want some more chiseled. I've got some slabs in there. Okay, so I'm going to go and do all of this, and I'll meet you back up at the shopping district. Alright, I got a bit carried away. I said I'd come back when I've put the modules in, and I kind of just got a bit carried away. So I'm playing with ideas for the outside. These will be stripped. Come on, server. Wakey. There we go. So they'll be stripped, a bit like that. And as you can see in the background there, that's what we were kind of going with on the trading hall. So that's kind of what I've gone with here. This pane is just all black, so I'm thinking about changing out the middle section here to white or smoked white or like a grey, something like that, just to break that glass pane up. All of the modules are in. These will continue across, and then maybe a bit like that. So that'll be something a bit like that. There'll be blocks behind the chests here so you can't see them. These are just sort of general chests, just for any bits and bobs and like. Same on the other side. However, I've got to re-alter this section here. This is not going to be this way, so we need to kind of change that out a little bit. So yeah, all the modules are in. Let's run around the back here. As you can see, all pretty uniform. Say silly easy. Compare the chest out into the block, into the redstone dot, which then powers this repeater, into this block, which then lights up this one. And as you can see all the way through there, all the repeaters are in, all the dots are in, and that is all the way around. And under here is like a mob farm. Dim really needs to get on top of that, I'll tell you. So yeah, that's kind of what we're aiming at the moment. So it's looking all right. I'm quite happy with it. It's doing quite well. It's not going to be as tall as the trading hall. It's literally going to go up a couple of steps and then a flat roof. So pretty much like that roof. So it'll probably end about here on the trading hall. But yeah, it's looking pretty cool. I'm really chuffed with how it's coming out, and it is what it is. It's a post box. You know, it's not meant to be like, oh my god, that's amazingly stunning, beautiful. Oh wow, it is meant to be functional. And you know, I am trying to make it look as pretty as I can with limited sort of build possibilities in it. But yeah, it is what it is. So these are going to continue up a few more, a bit something like that, and then probably come across like that. And then on the top here is going to be sort of another window in the middle here, I should think, and that oak beam will continue all the way across the front to kind of, I don't know, tie it in really. But I prefer the stripped here to sort of the actual bark looking one. So yeah, it looks really good. I'm alright with how it's coming out so far. So I will get on and try and at least get the outside frame done, and then come back and see you before we do the roof. So just quickly, we had a little discussion here, Witsy, about the fact that these shops are, you know, there are a lot of them, like pumpkin, or melon pumpkin, and we thought that maybe we should start placing our faces on them to show who owns them. So it just gives anybody that joins a server an idea of who owns what and where they're buying and all of that. So I have off camera gone into the rocket shop, and I have cleared out, I think it was about 25 diamonds, something like that, 26 diamonds, something like that, or you know, maybe 30 diamonds, I think it was. And then I've sold Sweet Pumpkin via Wits a trader pass, so he's able to now use the full facilities of the trading hall, and he is very happy with that. I've made sure that he knows what he's up to in there, so that's really, really good news. And just a moment ago I was advised to check my Trident Shop, so I thought I'd come across and check the Trident Shop, and yeah, here we go. Right, so I understand that my mending books have been sold, and this one, oh, wow, that is by far the most I've made from my Trident Shop ever, really. Let's move that one there, and yeah, wow, very happy with that. Perfect. Okay, so that's amazing. So what we've got is a few heads. I think I need a couple more, to be honest. We just pop it on there. Shop by Sir Hulk Corporation. Yeah. So we just got to run round. I've placed... Oh, that's not where that goes. I've placed the item frame holders on all of the shops that I need to advertise us on. Like so, and so it's just a case of me now running around and just chucking my face on all of my shops, and there we go. And I've done Princess Lil as well, because you know she's not on at the moment, so I thought I would just give that. Oh well, she's made some sales. Oh, she's going to be very happy about that. So yeah, because she's not on as often as we are, so I thought I'd just give her a helping hand and stick one on there for her. Yeah, that's done. All of those are done, weren't they? Let's just double check just to make sure. Yes, 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 yes. So also in here, I thought it would be a little bit easier for people to know what we sell without having to run in. So I've put a board up here basically with what we sell. Just FYI, guys, one stack. He's changed it. So Witsy was just here. He sells his quite expensive in comparison. And yeah, he's just changed my block to 10 diamonds, which is actually 1 diamond. And it's 3 stacks, not 1 stack. And FYI, Witsy, that's griefing. Griefing's not allowed on the server, just, you know, FYI. You will be blocked. Anyway, so we've got 1 more head. So I've got to go and get some more heads. 1, 2, 3, 4 I've got to make up. I've got 1 there, so I've got to get 3 more heads, stick them on the shops, and that is that task all completed. Just quickly, off camera yesterday, I got fed up with getting across here, and I was running around here, and then my speed stopped. So I've used my last beacon that I had just to stick here in the shopping district to give us speed all over the shopping district now. So that is now in place. I've now got to go and fight the Wither to get some more beacons, which is mildly upsetting, but it is doable, and we need to do it anyway because Princess Lil has asked us to get her a beacon, so we will have to go and do that anyway. So we've put this beacon over here. It will give us speed pretty much everywhere now, and if we expand further that way, then I'll just go and fight another Wither and put another beacon up that way. So that's working out really well. The trading hall is now not far from completion, to be honest. Wit's moved his sign that he had here. It was over here, so he wanted it to be Dim Wits. So he just wanted to be closer to Dim because he's under the thumb. Anyway, so let's get on and complete the roof, because the roof is seriously lacking. Let's get up there. Wow, that was a fail. Hey, only just again though. Right, so yeah, I've got to complete this roof here, and I am going to bring it up a few layers towards the back to meet up with the stairs that are here. So it kind of looks like it's just melded into this building. That's the plan to do for that. And then, if I'm being honest, it's just the floor. It's still sandstone at the moment, but it's just the floor to finish, and then we are laughing. We are winning, and then on to the next one, I guess. But let's get this one all buttoned up, and I will be back in a minute to show you. Okay, so that's the roof all done and completed. If you take a sort of look around here, it's meant to be like this building was part of the trading hall at some point, like a back extension, if you like, and is now been turned into a new purpose. And yeah, I think it looks all right. It kind of melts in nicely to the edge of the shopping district. I would have liked it to kind of build into this, but there's no way of this stair block sort of joining this and continuing on. It's just a pain the way that works in that way. So we've carpeted it all the way along the edge to stop that being spawnable. All these are the bottom slabs, so that's not spawnable, and these are not spawnable. So all of our roofs are non-spawnable. So that is always good for the shopping district. So that's all up here done and completed. And if we pop down here, all of the outside is completed bar one section. And I'm in an R in what I'm going to do with this section. I'm thinking I'm going to put chiseled quartz in there and then run glass down it. Not quite sure yet. I haven't yet come up with my plan for that. And that's the same both sides. So that end and that end. In here is now fully completed with the lighting. I've had to add a few more lanterns around the outside because some of these blocks, like 1 or 2 or 7, so it meant it would have been spawnable. So I've now stuck all these lanterns around the outside as well, and that now makes this room completely above light level 9, I think was the lowest it went to. So that's pretty good. So now the floor. Right, so I'm going to go with the parkour again. I think it's called parkour. Parquet? Something like that. Which we've had in the trading hall. And I'm going with dark oak. And I'm down to my last 3 stacks of dark oak. So I might need to go for a little bit of a tree culling session after this. But yeah, I'm going to go with this, I think, because everything else is pretty bright and light in here. I thought we should bring a little bit of contrast and a bit of nature in. I was going to go with spruce, but then I thought, wow, the spruce is going up the walls, so that wouldn't normally continue onto the floor. So I'm going to go with the dark oak, and it is pretty simple to lay it. I mean, let's be honest, it's not exactly difficult. Let's do a little bit with you now. So we just run across these ones with that direction, and then this one with this direction, and then we strip it. I do like that sound. And then yeah, so that gives us the kind of alternating pattern on the floor. So I am going to get on and get that resolved, and I will be back just to show you the end. That is now all of it done. Floor's all in, and we have our ender chest, and oh, it's got some diamonds there. Should put that in my box. Yeah, we got the sort of crafting tables, end chest in here, and all of our mailboxes. So I've created a welcome to the new mail room paper for everybody, and it just simply says welcome to the new mail room. So nothing too exciting, but it gives them something to welcome them in. So let's chuck all of them in there. That's cool. That shows off that it's all working lovely. Obviously you're not going to put one in my own because I built the place. So now I've got a banner to put up. Now I was struggling to think because it's a 5 wide gap and mail is only 4 letters long. So I have made an envelope as a kind of end marker to it all. I think that looks pretty cool. I quite like that, and it sets it off quite nicely. Yeah, I like that. So I'm going to live stream probably tonight, maybe tomorrow. But by the time this comes out, you're going to have missed it anyway. But I'm going to run the path all the way down and around the front here. And so it goes in, and probably follow it along this way. I don't know if it's worth running it this way because of how tight this bit is, because of Witsy's build now is here, which means we're not going to be able to run the path through there, which is a mighty big shame. Yeah, there is no way around that, to be honest. It is what it is. Yeah, okay, so we might not run the path that way, but I will probably run it to the end of here and have it sort of lead into the mail room there, and try and sort of make a path that goes along this way. So I hope Dim don't mind, but I took out the layer of sandstone that was here and replaced it with glass, because I thought if we run a path along here, it's actually quite nice to see her make pretty service room. It's just a very, very beautiful part of the server, and it's a shame to have that sort of block that you can't see through down to it. So I thought, yeah, just chuck a bit of glass in there and we'll make a path that runs along here. Maybe one that runs this way, and then along the side of Witsy's build here, and then this way, and then runs along the side of this build here, and kind of encapsulates his building there a little bit as well. So yeah, I'm going to do that on live stream. But other than that, guys, that's this episode all done and dusted. I hope you've enjoyed me building the new mail room. It's been quite a big build, really, a lot longer than I anticipated it would be, but it's turned out real nice. So if you like the episode, please do drop a like on it. It always makes me smile, and hit the subscribe button if you are new. Don't miss out on new episodes by hitting the bell. And thanks for coming, guys. It's been a pleasure, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.